Hello, all our viewers on the Galaxy Medicare Consultant YouTube channel. Today, I'll be showing a small preview of the Galaxy Medicare Consultants Laboratory Department. My arrival time is normally by 7:15 a.m. and then I do change it to scrubs. Then we head to cleaning the laboratory. We always do try our best to follow on the good laboratory safety practices. There are 6 in major, and I'm going to share each one of them. The first good laboratory safety practices is develop personal safe work habits. These include washing hands to prevent cross-contamination, that is before and after each patient. And when leaving the lab, we must wash our hands. For every test that we normally run, we always try our best to wash our hands. That is one of the ways we develop our own personal safe work habits in the laboratory. For the second laboratory practice, we wear appropriate protective clothing. Sometimes you can wear scrubs, sometimes we are in white coats, and a must to be on closed shoes. Then every time we try to change our gloves with each patient. And for each test, we do normally try our best to change the gloves in between for safety practices in the laboratory. This reduces the level of cross-contamination. The third good laboratory safety practice, we avoid contamination of laboratory working areas by restricting access to an unauthorized person when working and avoiding drinks, applying cosmetics, avoiding food in the laboratory. This does help a lot to avoid contamination of the laboratory working area. On to our fourth good laboratory safety practice, we do maintain cleanliness and order by always keeping lab floor and working surfaces clean and tidy at all times. So normally after every patient's test, we do clean up before doing the test to follow up next. This helps us a lot to avoid any kind of contamination between the specimen and for us running the laboratory. Our fifth good laboratory safety practice, we always decontaminate our work surface regularly with bleach after any spillage and the end of the working day. So normally, if in case we have some kind of blood or urine or any kind of sample spillage, we decontaminate it first before cleaning it up. Then we try it before the end of the working day. We leave the place already decontaminated with bleach. This helps us to avoid more of cross contamination. And on to our last good laboratory safety practice is to always have trained staff in the lab. All of us, we are all adequately trained on good laboratory safety practice. So that is why we always do the cleaning, we do all the protective clothing, we do avoid contamination of laboratory working areas, maintaining cleanliness and order, decontaminating work surface in case of any spillage. On small view about Galaxy Medicare Consultant, it is owned by a team of one of the best doctors who also offer respective services. We do have services of a gynecologist, physician, surgeon, pediatrician, and we also do offer outpatient services. It started in the year 2015 and our laboratory is registered on Class E. And we are based in Thika, opposite Azima Circle. Some of the major tests that we do run in our laboratory, we have the common routine tests, that is the urinalysis, high vaginal swab, VDRL for syphilis, pregnancy tests for both serum and urine, HIV tests, hepatitis B, stool analysis, H. pylori, Wido test for stool, occult, rota, and blood sugar tests. We also do offer hormonal tests, HbA1c, thyroid function tests, D-dimer, CRP, PSA, INR, full hemogram and ESR. We also do offer biochemistry tests, that is the kidney function test, liver function test, and lipid profile test, among many other tests that we do offer. Our facility also does accept insurance covers, the NHIF National Scheme, National NHIF FFS, Madison, Jubilee, First Assurance, and APA. I'm going to attach the content on this video in case you are in need of any kind of services from us, either from our consultants or from our outpatient services. Feel free to contact us and feel free to visit our facility for all your medical services. Up next, I'm taking you on a small tour in our laboratory department at Galaxy Medicare Consultant. I'll be showing you how our laboratory looks like, and I'll be showing you some of our machines, and I'll be explaining to you on the work of each and every machines. So stay up tuned. Welcome to our phlebotomy area. It is comprised of vacuum syringes, needles, pliers, swabs, and gloves. Also, we do have the polypods for the stool and the urinalysis sample. We normally do welcome our patients on the phlebotomy area so that we can get samples from them. Now, this is our phlebotomy area and the computer. This is our laboratory microscope. It helps us mostly on the urinalysis and the stool sample microscope. Those are the major tests that we normally use on the microscope. The next machine I'm introducing you to is a hormonal machine. It's an iChroma version. It comes with a chamber and a machine itself. For the chamber, it helps us a lot on the thyroid function test and the HbA1c test for the diabetic patients. Normally we have to put it on first before any kind of test because it has to achieve the right amount of its temperature. And the machine, it helps us to read the results. It comes with cartridge and chip, and it normally helps us to run major tests like thyroid function test, HbA1c for the diabetic patients. We do the D-dimer, PSA, and CRP, among many other tests, PSA. Feel free to visit us for the above test. For any kind of hormonal test of the above, please feel free to visit our facility with either your insurance covers or the cash payments. Thank you. I'm now introducing you to our next machines. That is the full hemogram machine and the biochemistry machine. The machine on your right side, or the huge white machine, is the full hemogram machine. The machine does help us to be able to identify in case of bacterial or viral infection on the blood samples of our patients. And the next thing it does help us to identify is in case any of our clients or patients does have shortage of their blood count, the HB levels. That machine comes to, like a big time to us. It is compiled of the diluent, the cleanser, and the lyse. It's a version of Rytol version, and it gives one of the best and the quality results for the full hemogram machine. As for this small machine, the biochemistry machine, it helps us to run the kidney function test, liver function test, and the lipid profile. Each test comes with a disc, and the disc does have the whole profile for each test, which makes easier for us to get our results on time. These tests do normally run for 12 minutes only. For the kidney function test disc, it comes with the whole disc with the whole profile of the kidney function, same as for the liver function and same for the lipid profile test. Feel free to visit us also for your full hemogram test and for all your biochemistry tests. For the biochemistry, it only takes 15 minutes to get your test, which helps us to keep time for our patients for their quick treatment with their own doctors. And thank you. Feel free to visit us with your insurance covers and your cash payments for all your full hemogram and biochemical tests. This machine is the semi-automated. It does help us specifically on all our bone chemistry tests. I want to take this opportunity to say thank you for watching our video on the laboratory department from Galaxy Medicare Consultant. Feel free to visit us with all your insurance covers and with your cash payments, and contact all the phone calls that I have attached to this video.